Hey, friends, how y'all doing today? Tyra here with Inspired Life, where women are equipped with practical strategies for living well holistically in the mind, in the body, and the spirit. Listen, I pray that this Saturday finds you well. Amid all the momming and all the things, I'm at the football field right now. So should y'all hear a little football excitement and noise in the background, you know what's going on a typical mom Saturday, a mom of boys. But that's not why I'm here talking to you today. Do you all know that May is Women's Health Month? That's right. May is Women's Health Month. And I've come to you with a word today to say, use your influence, use your power. That's right. We know that women are powerful. We know that women are influential. And I want you all using your power and your influence to produce positive health outcomes for your families. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Using your power and your influence to ensure positive health outcomes for your family. So listen, you are a woman. You know a woman, especially a mama. So I want you all to be sure that you're sharing this message with someone who needs to hear it. So let's get people in the room because it is Women's Health Month, and we want to ensure before this month is out that we're doing something to evoke change, not only in our health, but in the health of our loved ones. Why? Because we have the power and we have the influence to do that. We can set the trajectory of the health course, not only for ourselves, but for our families. And not only for our families, but for generations to come. Now, we all know that we want to pass on a generational legacy of wealth. People talk a lot about that. We don't want to be the type of people who passing on debt to our children. The same can be said for our health. We don't want to be the people who are passing on a legacy of sickness, disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, when these things, a lot of them can be positively influenced with lifestyle choices. Okay, so I want you all to be a dear and make sure you're sharing this message with a woman who can be empowered to use her influence and her power to affect positive health outcomes for her families. All right, so we know this. Women have the bulk of the purchasing power. Okay, women either make and or influence 80% of the purchase decisions. Y'all hear that? Women either make or influence 80% of the purchase decisions. Women are responsible for having their hand in over $30 trillion worth of spending. Okay, women do. That's the power that women have. Women also are the majority of the ones doing the grocery shopping and the majority of the ones doing the food preparation. So, who is really influencing the health outcomes for our families? You are. I am. We are as women. Why? Because we're controlling the purchasing, we're doing the grocery shopping, and we're doing the cooking. So that means the health of ourselves and that of our families lies right in our hands. All right. And I want you all to be equipped to make decisions that are going to position you and your families to inherit generational health. Just like you want them to inherit generational wealth, you're also going to want them to inherit generational health. You may have heard the old adage, well, X, Y, and Z condition or disease runs in my family. Well, you know what? With your power and your influence, you have the ability to run it right out of your family. That's right. So if it ran in your family, sis, listen, You're the one that's going to run it right out of your family. So let's talk about a few things that we can do this weekend. I have one little sleepy one just waking up here. You okay, baby? You sleepy? Oh, I'm sorry. Did my talking wake you up? Oh, I apologize. I apologize. You want to go there now? The program doesn't start until 1, so you got some time. Excuse me while I talk to my sweet boy. It doesn't start until 1 o'clock. Okay, then go outside, but don't interrupt your brother's football practice. Go ahead on. Take your ball and go outside. You have your ball? Okay. This is momming real time. Thank you. So excuse me. So here we are. What can you do this weekend? Since you have this influence and you have this power, what you going to do this weekend to put it to good use? Okay. So here are 2 practical things that you can do. Well, 3 practical things that you can do this weekend to ensure that you are using your influence and your power to positively affect the health outcomes for yourself and those in your household. The first thing that you can do is sit down and do some meal planning. That's right. If you're planning out your meals, the benefits of meal planning are many. You're going to save time. You're going to save money. You're going to save yourself unnecessary fat grams, sugar content, sodium by just preparing more healthy meals at home. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is sit down and do some basic meal planning. If you're not a meal planner or you don't even know where to begin with meal planning, just open your notes on your phone, whether you have iPhone or Android. Open up a notes page. Just write on the notes page. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay? And then start plugging away. Create yourself some simple, nutrient-dense breakfasts. When you're creating your breakfasts, make sure you include your healthy fats. Whether that's nuts, hemp seed, chia seed, flax seed, whatever you're making, make sure you include your healthy fats. You and your kids need that for your brain, for that get up and go. All right. When you plan out your lunches, make sure your lunches contain some type of salad or raw ingredients. So in our breakfast, we have fruit. In our lunch, we have salad. And then for your dinners, you want to make sure you're having some lean, clean proteins, whether that is beans or fish, or if you eat chicken, whatever you're eating for your lean, clean protein. And then you want to make sure you have yourself some good veggies on there. And you can throw in a little grains if you'd like as well. Okay. So just go ahead out and plan out your meals. And when you're planning out your meals, hey, use this concept that I have that's called cook once, eat twice. So what can you double up on? What can you repurpose? If I'm cooking quinoa today, maybe I'm going to double the batch. I'm going to use half today in a quinoa stir fry. Maybe I'm going to use the other half and season that up and make quinoa tacos. So I'm going to cook once and eat twice. Think of that concept. If you are having chicken today, maybe you're going to double it and then you will have chicken Caesar salad tomorrow, or you're going to have chicken with something today and fajitas tomorrow. I don't know how you want to do it or what you're going to eat, but double it. Instilling the concept of cook once, eat twice. All right. So that's the first thing you're going to do this weekend to ensure that you're positioning yourselves for good health. All right. You're going to do your meal planning. Then secondarily, once your meals are already planned, you are going to make sure that you shop based on that meal plan, or put your stuff in your Instacart and have it delivered. However you need to do it to get those groceries in there, and make sure you got lots of good, fresh produce in there. Perhaps you want to hit up a farmer's market as a family, introducing your families to healthy, nutritious, nutrient-dense foods. At farmers market, you're eating local, you're eating in season, so your food is going to be more nutrient-dense there. Perhaps you take your family with you and you let them pick out a new fruit or veggie to try from the farmers market. All right. So that's the second thing you're going to do. You're going to do your shopping. You're going to hit up your farmers markets. and ensure you're getting plenty of local fresh produce. Right now in my area, we have strawberries in season. So we have a few pick your own farms. You could do something like that. So if you're in the DMV area, you just put in your Siri, put in pick your own farms near me, and find you a pick your own farm, and y'all go get some fresh strawberries. Let me tell you something. Is nothing like a fresh strawberry. So every year I take my annual trip to my local pick your own farm, and those strawberries are the best ever. And in fact, I'm going to be posting a strawberry recipe for you guys in the next day or two, using some of these locally grown, in season, fresh, the best strawberry you've ever eaten in your life. Tasty, succulent, soft to the bite, not hard, just so good. Just the best strawberries I've ever eaten. So there you go. And then the third thing that you can do to ensure you're using your power and your influence to set the trajectory for generational health in your family is you can set your alerts to catch me on this Monday. I am going to be on the Lion Lunch Hour, which is on Fox 5 in the DMV area at 11 a.m. I'm going to be on the Lion Lunch Hour, bringing you some of these very practical hacks for being a healthy family, for how you can get more nutrients in, more bang for your buck, as we pass on this legacy of generational health. Y'all got that? So listen, you have the purchasing power, you have the shopping power, y'all are planning most of the meals. So let's use that power and that influence to set the course for positive health outcomes for our families, while reducing incidences of disease that can primarily be changed, transformed through lifestyle choices. All right. So if you all have any questions about anything that we've discussed in this live, please DM them to me. I will be happy to answer your questions. Be sure that you catch me this Monday on Fox 5 in the DC area on the Lion Lunch Hour, where I'm going to be bringing you some practical hacks for your families to ensure that you're setting yourselves on the path of good health. All right. So peace and blessings to you. Until next time, my friends, I'm so glad that you joined. God bless and take care.